Well, I got the Homebrew transmitter operating. Light sucks down here, but I put a regular toggle switch and also a auto transformer I had laying around for heater management. All the indicators work. Even the up at the top for the metering. The VFO is quite drifty. Might have to do something about that. Power output seems a little low. I think I should have more headroom on that. So I'll be investigate that another time. And I've got my DX100 I'm working on, another AM transmitter. I got the R390 tuned to 14290. Might get a little feedback. We'll try it out here. Alright. Non-amplified D104. I got the mic gain turned up down there. You can see the beautiful mercury vapor rectifiers come into play when you key up. I'm at 14289.5. About 200 watt carrier. Of course, that's a PEP reading meter. You can see the modulated power goes up. Right there was no talking at all. Listening back on my R390, I do have the volume turned up a little bit, so we're getting a little bit of feedback there. But transmitter is working. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just on the PEP meter, I'm seeing about 600 watts PEP out of it. 200 watt carrier. I had a scope on it. Modulation looks really nice. I didn't do the trapezoid to check for linearity or anything, but that'll be another time. I have to get the RF sampler and everything hooked up to this to be able to do that. But everything works. Gotta love the mercury vapor rectifiers. I'm leaving those in place. Those two bottom ones probably should be replaced. I put new mercury vapor rectifiers in there. A lot of flaking going on the plates. These ones are brand new, and also the 8/16s in there are brand new. One of them was bad. We got everything tuned up, kind of stuck on 20 meters right now. This is a swinging choke and coil setup. To do a band change, you got to change the coil and the swinging link out. Go to 40 or 80 meters. There's two different coils I need to find. Hopefully I'll get that. I like to get it down on 80 and 40 meters. But it does work. I might do a little work in the exciter. Bring that up to snuff. So a little more poking around in there. I do have to change an oil capacitor in the modulator power supply. I have one that's leaking a little bit of oil. Let me unkey here. I'll show you the new one I got. Let's get in the light here. It's a 4 microfarad, 600 volt oil cap. This one's very old, but it's new to me. One of the caps is leaking out of the bushings here. As you operate it, you can see oil dripping. I'm sure it's PCB oil, so I gotta be careful on cleaning everything up, not to really get that on my skin or anything. I don't think a short-term exposure will do anything to you. It's long-term. You start ingesting this stuff, it hurts you. But there's my new 4 microfarad oil cap. I got to change that out in there, and should be good to go. There's no ill effects with the cap being bad. Can't hear any hum in the audio or anything, but still needs to be changed out. I just wanted to show you that the transmitter is working. There it is. And I also found the perfect wheelie cart at Harbor Freight. I used some L-brackets and mounted it there. It's just perfect size. Updated the power cord and the power wiring in there. Updated that, and I wish you could see that. Let me grab a flashlight. There, get the flashlight here. It's another project I picked up, DX160. I got that working, been talking to a lot of guys on the 40 meter AM on that. Really nice condition. Just needs to be cleaned up and some parts changed and a few modifications. We'll talk about that another time. Here's what I did for the power switch instead of that big bulky switch. This is just a cord hanging down from my frequency counter. But I put a regular 20 amp switch on there. And also the way you had it wired, I was able to low voltage supplies, filament supplies and everything, I was able to put it on that auto transformer so I can keep the heaters happy. My line voltage is about 127. Right now I got turned down to about 116 proper heater voltage, and there's also a meter up here that shows amplifier filament voltage. As long as I keep that right around 7 or just a tinge under, all the other heaters are happy on this. Now the plate supplies are running right off 127 volts. Some of them need a little help with a little extra boost anyway, so that was kind of a good thing. But everything works real nice. Nice power cord. And I measured full load currents out of this. They had a 30 amp fuse in there. This thing only pulls about 10.5, 11 amps under full load. So I put a 15 amp fuse in there, which is kind of nice because I know I can run this off my 20 amp circuit I have. I used a 12 gauge power cable, 10 foot long, and I do have outlets out here wired for 10 amps, and there are only maybe 25 feet of wire between the outlet and the breaker box. No sag on the line. So this thing doesn't draw as much power as you thought. Everything in here is wired for 115, and that's all it's capable of. All the transformers, plate transformers, everything's 115 rated. So other than the plate transformers, I'm running everything on 115 through that Variac I mounted. I'll turn around and show you the inside real quick. Well, there's the insides. That's the amplifier module. I put a little cap on the back just to kind of isolate the B plus a little bit. I think 1800 volts will bite you pretty good. There's the modulator section. All caps, electrolytic caps have been replaced in this. There's the modulator section. Of course, the big high voltage power supply and the little relay circuit down there. Or where is it at? Right there. You can't see it. The lighting really sucks with this camera I'm using. If I had a different camera, I'd probably pick it up real nice. But there's the meters up in there. Anyways, I just want to demonstrate to you that it is working. Still needs a little fine tuning, and I got to get those coils to get this thing down on 40 and 80 meters where I want to go. That's it.